Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what part of the world you're in. It's Terry Lynn Boyle. I'm the Vancouver Island medium here with you to spend another Tuesday night. And welcome to beautiful Vancouver Island. Here we are. I'm out on the deck. The weather is gorgeous. The sun is shining. Well, it's actually coming down a little bit now, but you know, it's still absolutely beautiful out here, and I love where I live and I love my life. So, one thing I want to start out with today, first I want to apologize because I know that they ran a rerun of my show last week because I was on holidays and had planned on doing my show from beautiful Tofino on the other side of the island, and I kind of got into holiday mode and forgot what day it was, and I just completely didn't show up. So, my apologies to my amazing, wonderful, and the beautiful Constance, and also to Dave, who is that wonderful voice that you hear back there that goes, and now it's time for Terry Lynn Boyle. Yeah, that's Dave. Anyway, my apologies to both of them for last week, and to you for having to listen to a rerun. I do apologize. But it was my anniversary, and I was on holidays, and I can come up with all kinds of excuses to justify it. But I won't, okay? I have had a very, very good holiday, graduation and visitors and trips to Texas, and just it's been wonderful. So I'm very grateful for all of that. As many of you know, I own a store called the Amethyst Forest. And during the winter, that's probably where I do my show from because it doesn't have the pretty backdrop and it's cold outside in the winter, so I don't want to be out here on the deck. Makes sense, right? Anyway, we've had a bit of a challenge over the last 2 or 3 weeks. We had the theft of a beautiful, about probably 7-inch high and big round, about probably 10 to 15 pounds Labradorite Buddha head. And someone just came into the store and distracted us, and the other guy took it and ran out the door. And also a rose quartz Indian skull, which was hand carved also, very beautiful things. So I guess I only say this because this has been quite a challenge for me. I don't understand how people can do these things. I'm very generous with my time, with the things that I have in the store. And for someone to, I don't know, I don't get it. So what I am trying to do, I guess what I'm trying to get through right now is just trying to find the gratitude in it and trying not to despise these people, because really I want to despise them. But that's not going to make me any better. It's not going to help me out. It's not going to raise my vibration. So all I know is that I am trying to deal with the fact that their karma is on them. And then I thought, well, maybe this is my karma, and I was a bad person in the last life. And so this is supposed to happen to me. And I decided that's not true. So it just didn't feel right. So karma will get them, okay? But when you're out and about, I want you to think about the other people in the world. And I want you to be kind to them, no matter what the circumstances and no matter what the situation. How people treat you is on them, and how you react to it is on you. So the best thing to do is to make sure that you're the one that's being kind and not stealing the Buddha head or whatever it is. How people treat you is on them, and how you react to it is on you. So I keep telling myself this, and I keep telling myself that karma will be theirs. So, wait, it's all going to be good. The store's doing great. We're not going anywhere, and my Buddha skull will probably, I figure what they're going to do is just take my Buddha skull and put it on my doorstep, and I'll walk up one day, and there it will be. And that's what Chris thinks, too. She's my manager. And the PETA Gallery. Hello, Chris. Hi. Say it louder. Hi. Okay, that's better. Okay. And you've had a good week.
I've had a great week.
She's
my
had a great
girls
week.
are home.
Yay! Big shout out to Desiree and Brooklyn. They are Chris's girls, and they had been staying with her mom in Edmonton until she got settled. And here you go. Now she's here with her girls and happy as can be, and it's just one big happy family, and I'm happy too to meet them, and it's just great. Yay! So, let's go on to a caller now, because I think I've rambled on quite a bit, haven't I? Have I? I have.
Yeah.
I know it's very out of character for me to ramble, but any of you that listen to my show, oh wait, I do have shout out. Cody, hi, that's my nephew in Texas. Oh, beautiful Whitney in Arkansas and little Jace, hi, if you're listening. Oh God, my sister Janine, hi Janine. I guess that's all. I'm not that popular, I guess. I'm just kidding. I know, because Misty wants to talk to us, and Misty is from Hesperia, California. Am I saying that right, Misty?
Yes.
I am? Good. And where is that?
It's near the beach. It's like, I live like an hour and a half away from like Huntington Beach.
Oh, from Huntington Beach. Okay,
Yeah.
I have been there. It's very, very lovely. And you have some very pretty lifeguards too. Just saying.
Oh.
Of the male version. So, and you're having lovely weather and everything is fabulous and good. And how can I help you tonight, Misty?
Yes, very hot here. I would love to connect with my loved ones that have passed.
Okay. Your mom's mom has passed?
No.
Who's the one that you didn't call grandma? You called her something. Did you? Is there a like in Canada we say Nona a lot because they have a lot of Ukrainians.
I called my great grandma Grandma Ann.
Okay, that's who it is. Because she's telling me, and is this on your mom's side though?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because the first person I pick up, it's a grandmother figure on your mother's side, but you didn't call her grandma. It was a different name.
No.
So
Yeah.
And she died. You were young, obviously. I feel not just because I'm psychic. It makes common sense that you were young because she was your great grandmother, and you're not 5 years old. So, so you were young when she passed, and she wants to know that. Do you have a daughter?
Yes.
She was. Is it what? Pardon me.
I have two daughters.
Oh, okay, but the oldest one, or maybe the youngest one. Did you name one of them a similar name to what she's named? Like, is their middle name?
No.
Where's their middle name from? What is the middle name got to do with her, or is it your middle name?
I was actually born on the same day as she was. We share the same birthday.
It's something that was the same, and that's it. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Because she tells me that you're very much like her, and she also says that you she says that she's very proud. This is why I asked about the daughter, because she told me that she's very proud of the way that you raise your daughters, because you do it your way, not how everybody else thinks you should.
Yeah.
And you've gotten into a little bit of trouble like this, because you're very adamant about, no, they're not going to do that. No, I don't want them to do that, so they're not going to. But it's good for them. Not in my eyes, it's not. So I'm not going to do that. So she says that she's very proud of you for sticking up for your daughters the way that you do. And the youngest one, she says, she looks exactly like you did as a child.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. She says that she also will have the attitude of your teenage years, except she's saying she's going to be like you, but not quite that bad. So you have a good one. And I don't mean that you were a bad teenager. You know what I mean, because she's saying it to me, to you, right? You had a few challenging years in your teenage life, shall we say?
Yes.
And we'll leave it at that.
Awesome.
And also now, okay, I have a male energy here, but I feel like it's a younger male. And actually, it could be a female that had a bit of masculine energy.
I have two friends that passed away. They were brother and sister.
Okay. There is a lot of love there for you. I want to start crying right now, and usually what I do is I take on their emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to start crying because but I don't feel sad. I feel a lot of joy. Like I get to talk to you, yay, kind of thing, you know, and it's been a while. And why did they say they're stupid? What is the stupid comment? I'm not sure about this.
I don't know.
Is it like is there like one of those shirts that says, you know, I'm with stupid with the finger pointing? Does that mean anything?
Yeah. No, I don't know. They were like goofballs though.
Okay, because they're just, I feel like they're very, very goofy, and it's like they would wear that shirt that goes, I'm with stupid, you know, and no, you're not, I am, you know, and very big practical jokers. You find a lot of dimes laying around. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
So do you find a lot? Okay. Do you find a lot of dimes lying around?
I do, but I always think they're my kids.
No, honey, they're not. Those are your two friends. Okay? They just want you to remember the good times that you had. And even though you were young, it's still, they say that we were partiers, man. We partied, you know, and it's I don't know. I almost want to go back to the Garth Brooks, or not Garth Brooks, Garth and Wayne and Garth, the, you know, party on, dude. You know, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael was like that.
Yeah, that's where I want to go with this, and it was always just fun just to be around him, and he hated for anybody to be upset or crying. So he says there were times that he had to make you laugh, but he says that it was never hard to make you laugh. Though, did you date him? Did you two kind of have like you didn't date, but you liked each other or something? Was there a little thing between the two of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because he keeps telling me how pretty you are, and that you have but you've grown into a beauty. And he says in your old age. So anyway, so we've got about 2 minutes left here, Misty. Is there something specific you'd like to know or anything?
I was wondering, like, I found some pictures. Like, I just got married last year, and I seen like some of the pictures, and I was just wondering, like, who was at my wedding.
Do you know someone named Mary that's passed? Or Marie? Mary, Marie. It could be a middle name. I feel like she has like curly, not curly, but brown hair, probably about this length, maybe in a shag, and about shoulder length in a shag. And I believe she passed from cancer. Mm-hmm. Or she was there. And also, and I don't know what the relationship is with you, but with her, but she feels very close to me, to you. And she felt that she needed to be in some of the pictures, and that's what she did. So
I have to think who it is, because I don't know.
and I keep getting like a Mary, a Marie, M.A., Margaret, something along those lines. And also, I know your great grandmother was there. Who is there? A Carol or a Carolyn?
I don't think so.
I don't know. That name just came into my head, so I needed to ask. But your great-grandmother was there for sure on your mother's side. On your dad's side, do you have an aunt that's passed?
I have an uncle, but not an aunt. And my
I could be
grandma
wrong.
too.
Pardon me?
And a grandma too.
And your grandma on your dad's side also.
Yeah.
Okay. You had 4 females that were there that have passed over, and there was 2 males that were there. One of them is it's like a father figure, but I don't feel it's your dad. I want to say that maybe your dad had a best friend that
I
had
think
passed
it was
away.
his brother.
Okay, or an uncle. It's something that who was close to your dad. He was there, and then I've got all kinds of names coming into my head, and I'm not sure why. I get an Ed and a Ralph for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure who the other second man was that was there. And then the women, your great-grandmother was there, and then your grandmother on your dad's side's passed. She was there. And then I believe the friend that the brother and sister that we just had, no. I don't know, maybe. I can't really tell. So, but yeah, that's who was there. And those are the beautiful, like, it's almost like I see like a light, like a ray of light coming down, and I see little orbs. So look into the different pictures and count how many are there. Okay, because I think there was a total of 6 spirits. No, there was more than that. But anyway. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Misty. You have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for calling in.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, bye, love.
Okay, bye.
Oh, always fun to talk to people all around the world. California, let me see. Who else have I talked to? Scotland, Australia, New Zealand. Woohoo, everywhere. I've been everywhere, man, on the radio. Anyway, next we have, Tiffany in Dallas, Texas. Are you there, Tiffany?
I'm here. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How is Dallas? Very hot.
Oh, yeah. But it's nice, though. It's a nice place to visit. You should try it sometime.
I was there 3 weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
I lived in Texas for 15 years. So I lived up in Amarillo.
Awesome.
I went to Texas Tech in Lubbock. So,
Awesome.
but I flew into Dallas and rented a car and drove up to Amarillo. And I tell you what, when I opened up the door and walked out of the airport, I felt like I walked into an oven. Okay. This Canadian girl melts. So it was a little...
Oh, yeah. You're not used to that weather, huh?
Yeah, I just wish I could pick the parts of my body that would melt. So, how can I help you tonight, Tiffany?
Well, seeing if you have messages for me, or, I think I'm overcoming some emotional challenges, and I just want to know if I'm going to continue to get better, and if I can eventually get off of Zoloft and stuff. Will I get better? I don't know, and any other messages you have.
Okay. So I feel that you have a lot of chaos around your life, and it's around your head kind of thing, right? So the one thing that I really want you to do, I feel like you've really been working hard to calm things down a bit. So continue doing that. Are you meditating?
Yes, I am. I need to do more, but I am doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But even 5 minutes a day, honey, just go out and sit for 5 minutes and, listen to nature, which, in Dallas, I don't know if you're in town or out of town, but, you hear lots of vehicles. That's fine. Let those sounds come to you, okay? Just sit there quietly and allow sounds to come to you, okay? And think about yourself off of the Zoloft, okay? Off of any kind of whatever you don't want to be taking. Think about yourself in that way and how it would be if that's, what would you act like in that way? And don't think of it in a negative way, okay? It's like wanting to quit smoking, okay? So Just start picturing yourself as a non-smoker and start thinking of yourself as a non-smoker. I feel that you have been, you're very kind-hearted, and you're very, very passive. You know, I feel like you've allowed people to take advantage of you quite a bit. And you've become very overwhelmed over the last couple of years. And I also feel like you're also having like a spiritual awakening, or because you're very intuitive also. So just remember to breathe. That is the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Remember to breathe. I have an app on my phone that goes onto my watch that about 12 times a day, it dings me and goes, breathe. And I'll tell you, it has helped me much, right? Because that's what we do. We don't keep ourselves calm. We defend ourselves. A couple of us have been going through that
last part.
We defend ourselves, and we don't need to defend ourselves. Okay? You don't owe anybody an explanation. This is you and you alone. Okay? We're hard on ourselves because we feel like we don't do enough. Oh, well, I'm meditating for, 30 minutes a day, but I should be meditating for 45. Okay? It's okay. Be easier on yourself and stop expecting yourself to be perfect, my dear. All right? Patience is definitely a virtue. Okay? Give yourself another year. And I want you to be able to look back and remember this radio show and this 5-minute reading and laugh and go, oh my God, she was right. Because in a year's time, I feel like we'll do really, really well. You've started now to stand up for yourself, and you stand taller because it's like you're prouder of yourself. You're like, I am me, and I'm gonna be who I am. And it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to try and justify why you do things. You know who you are, don't you?
Starting to figure that out, or still figuring that out.
And you will figure that out until the day you die. You will never figure out who you are completely, but you will figure out who you want to be. And then that's what you work towards, my dear. Okay? All that has happened in the past, I want you to be grateful for. And I want you to turn around and look at your past and say, past, you helped me to be who I am today. And you be thankful for them. You be thankful for all of those jerks that you dated, number one. And you be thankful for all of the people that have taken advantage of you, because they taught you how to stand up for yourself, didn't they? You're very strong with intuition. Have you started to did you start reading oracle cards or something?
No, never try those. I'm not sure if I wanted to try those. I didn't try the psychic readings for like 10 years because I didn't want to be messing with the wrong energies or something. I don't know if I'm going to get into those. I've been into the stones a couple years or a year or so. So that's what I've been going through, is the stones, healing stones.
Yeah, make sure you use your crystals, okay? Do you carry amethyst with you?
I do sometimes, yes. I have a whole collection my husband has spoiled me with.
Lovely. Amethyst is very calming, but also for whatever reason I keep being told that you need labradorite and green aventurine.
The green aventurine is my favorite. That's what has gotten me into crystals, because it turned warm in my hand one time when I was meditating. So Lovely. That is my favorite. What was the other one?
Labradorite.
Lavenderite?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have that one.
So labradorite is it's a beautiful stone. It's very strong in grounding you. So maybe with the grounding, possibly look at some carnelian also. Okay?
Okay. Are you about to
Okay.
leave?
Yeah, I have to go. I've only got 30 seconds left.
Okay, and I was, for intrusive thoughts, I was told to get bloodstone. Anything else you can help me with that?
You know what? Contact me at the Amethyst Forest, AMEFOREST at shaw.ca. Okay?
At what?
Shaw, SHAW.ca. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Tiffany, and thanks for all of you for joining us tonight here, Vancouver Island. I'm Terry Lynn Boyle, Vancouver Island Medium. Find me on Facebook at Vancouver Island Medium. Hugs, kisses, have a beautiful week.